Hi, I'm Helen and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my 10 by 10 by 10 yoga challenge, 10 classes in 10 days at just 10 minutes each. Today is day 8, which is balancing. So we'll do 2 balances, one with an external hip rotation and one with an internal hip rotation. Join me standing on the mat. So bring the feet about hip distance apart. Really spread the toes wide as you can and ground into all 4 corners of the feet. So the big toe, the little toe, the inner and outer heel. From here, we'll start to just move the hips around in a circle. So we're distributing the weight in different parts of the feet. It's just starting to build a connection between you and the earth, bringing awareness to the feet. A stable base is key for balancing poses. And then just start to move in the other direction. So we have so many muscles in our feet and our ankles that help us keep upright. We often forget about them and forget how much work our feet really do. Balancing is a way to really reconnect with your feet and appreciate them a little bit more. So now bring the big toe rounds together and the heels slightly apart. Stack the knees over the ankles, the hips are over the knees, the shoulders are back and down, the core is engaged, and also engage your root lock, your mula bandha. So this really helps bring stability to the body. So that's the pelvic floor. In women, it feels like when you're trying to hold off going to the toilet. I don't know what it feels like in men, but I imagine it's a similar feeling. So on an inhale, we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet. So really engage the legs, engage the core, engage your root lock, find a fixed gazing point, and exhale, come down. So a couple more of these. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And on this one, on an inhale, we'll bring the arms up. So arms are straight and strong. You can spread the fingers. This is sometimes known as palm tree, this pose. So really finding a stable line all down the mid-body. And exhale, come down. So we'll move on to Vrikshasana, which is tree pose. So this is an external hip rotation and a balance. So we just start by bringing the knees out, just waking up this hip joint, which is in 360-degree joint. A couple of these, and then settle on the mat. So really ground down into this left foot, spread the toes as wide as you can, getting your stable base. And then start to bring your center of gravity over this left leg. So balances are about physics as well. So make sure this left leg is activated, especially the outer hip. Activate your root lock, your mula bandha. Core is engaged, shoulders are away from the ears. Externally rotate this right leg. Bring the ball of the foot to the floor with the maybe the heel and the ankle. So this could be the base of your tree. If you'd like to go a bit deeper, maybe you can bring it to the inner calf, maybe to the inner thigh. So whatever position you're in, press this left leg into the sole of the right foot. Never put your foot across from the knee. Bring the palms to the chest and find your fixed gazing point. Scoop this glute under. It gives you stability around the pelvic area. Maybe lift the hands up to the sky and spread your branches. And we'll be here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Palms come back to the chest, knee comes into the center, and release down and shake it out. Second side, so really grounding into this right foot, spreading the toes, getting your stable base, Externally rotate this left leg. Mula bandha, that's on. Core is engaged. Right leg active, engaged. Bring your foot to wherever you need to put it. That's good for your body. Don't feel pressured to go deeper than is comfortable for you. Find your fixed gazing point. Remember, you're pushing that foot into the leg and vice versa. Maybe bring your branches up and spread them. Fixed gazing point. And breathe here, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Palms come back to the chest. Knee comes in, release down, and shake out. So balances are really good for bringing you into the present, staying in the present, because all you can think about is staying upright. Your mind doesn't wander to what you're going to have for dinner or anything like that. We'll move on to our second balance, which is Garudasana eagle pose. So this is a balance with an internal hip rotation. So this really helps us mentally turn inward as well. So plant the left foot, spreading the toes wide to get your stable base. Bend both knees and then lift the right leg up. Cross over the left leg, perhaps bringing the toes to the floor. So this might be your base for eagle, or if it's available to you, maybe able to double wrap your legs. So really glue the legs together, activate that root lock. Right arm comes under left, hands come together and lift the elbows. Find your fixed gazing point. Breathe here. So really hugging into the midline. Two more breaths. And exhale, release. Shake out the legs, and we'll do the second side. So grounding into the right foot, bending both knees, left leg lifts. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you wrap. Arms come out, left arm under right. Hug into the midline, use that Mula bandha, lift the elbows, find the fixed gazing point and breathe. So you should feel a stretch in between the shoulder blades. Two more deep breaths. And exhale, release and shake it out. So they were our two balances. You will probably find when you balance that some days are better than others. I was a bit wobbly today. There's other days I can do it and I'm really stable, and other days I'm falling all over the place. So they're very temperamental, but it is what it is, and yoga's not the Olympics. Just accept where you are on any given day, because that's the only place you need to be. Sometimes if you've got a very big foot that's quite flat, you probably can balance better than someone with narrow feet with high arches. But again, it comes down to our own anatomy, our physiology, our genetics. We should always be content with who we are, never compare ourselves to anybody else, and always remember, yoga is not a competition, it's not about ego, it's about the journey to the self, through the self. Hope you enjoyed today's class, and I'll see you tomorrow, class 9, which will be a class about courage. Have a good day. Thank you.